The panelists for the first debate included the chairperson of a Zambian mining holding company and a Pan-African venture capitalist focused on small startups. Dolika Banda from Zambia says that historically there had been little visionary leadership to support Africans benefiting from the continent's riches. But despite skepticism, Banda says there has been a transition. She says in Zambia there are policies about creating economic opportunities that bring in local communities and companies that have started with value adding to raw materials.
It is a time now that we should be thinking about how are Africa's resources, endowments, assets working for Africans. So I accept and I agree with you that it has not been well implemented up until now, but certainly when you're talking to the leadership current, there is a change of mind and there is a strategic policy to drive the industries to include the local communities, whether it's through supply chain, but as well value addition of whatever minerals we're producing, adding value on the ground instead of exporting the raw material, and then it comes back to us at twice the price or 10 times the price.
Africa's population is young and holds great potential. But for a small startup company, the road to success is often riddled with issues such as the lack of capital. This stands in the way of developing good ideas into medium and even larger companies. And while Africans have a lot of innovative ideas, finding funding is a major issue. Both big corporates and government must play their part.
We need governments to create a regulatory environment that is conducive for startups to grow. So how easy is it to create a new company? How easy to have it VAT registered, to have all the requirements? How easy it is what incentives are there for an entrepreneur to leave their job with a great idea and to start a startup, right? These are all very tough things that entrepreneurs have to decide on because they have to often leave a high-paying job and go and earn no money for a very long time.
But du Plessis says Africa's potential is being recognized, and the investments made in the last decade speaks to this.
About 10 years ago, in 2011, only $20 million was invested across the African continent in early-stage startups. 20 million 10 years ago. Last year, it was $5 billion. So off a very small base, of course, tiny base, but the rate of which is growing is phenomenal. It's actually the world's fastest growing asset class, right? Venture capital in Africa is the world's fastest growing asset class. So we're on an upward trajectory, and we need to continue that by getting people to start new businesses, by providing the capital, providing the government support, and providing the corporate collaboration.
Banda says Africa was blessed with immense wealth, and all Africans should focus their attention on making every day Africa Day.
This is our continent, and if every day we think about what am I doing to build this continent? What am I doing in order that I can leave a legacy as an individual? You don't have to have money to make a difference. You can make a difference in mentoring, you can make a difference in adopting a child, you can make a difference in selling bees from your home, in your community, doing something. So I think for each and every one of us as an African, every day should be about Africa, the broad Africa. Let's not talk South Africa, Zambia, Rwanda, Uganda. We are one continent.
The SABC's Africa Month activities will conclude with the Channel Africa, in association with the Mail and Guardian webinar, on the 31st of May on both digital platforms, bringing the annual topic to a close. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.